Hello and welcome. We believe that any meeting or presentation should be engaging and interactive. And this is why we built Ficus. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour around the app, and I'll help you to get started. So Ficus essentially allows you to build reusable mini apps that are real-time and can be used by your audience. So there's two ways to get started. You can either build your own blog, or you can choose from the gallery of pre-made ones. So in this case, I'm going to build my own blog or app, right? And I'm going to prompt AI to build a mood check experience for me. So the first thing AI is going to do, it's going to understand the assignment and ask you to choose the visual style that you prefer. So you can choose from these, or you can also use your own custom prompt, or you can click I don't care, and then we will come up with something good for you. So in this example, I'm going to go with neo-brutalism. And now I'm just going to wait until AI finishes writing this blog. All right, seems like it's ready. So now I can test it right away. You can either use a preview we have right here, or you can open it in full screen and see what the host will see. Or if there's one host and multiple people in the audience using it from their laptops, for example, you can use this split view. Or you can also test it on mobile devices. So in this case, this window is a person hosting the event, and this is a participant. So the only thing I'd like to improve about this blog is I want to use custom illustrations instead of these emojis. And I can actually do that by clicking this button right here and uploading. I can use drag and drop, or I can upload any kind of assets. It could be an image, a sound, or anything else, a video, for example. All right, so I'm going to drag and drop these right here. And I'm going to ask AI to use these images I've uploaded. Okay, seems like it worked. And as you can see, now we have these nice illustrations here instead of emojis. And you can also upload sounds. And in this case, I've also asked it to play a sound when a certain emotion is chosen. So here you can see the clap sound, and then let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. Perfect. Great. So now when you have the block ready, you can, oh, actually, there's one more thing. And that thing is configuration. So in this case, I've asked AI to make the title configurable because I don't actually like this. I want to change it to something else. But instead of rebuilding this block every time I want to change it, I asked it to make it configurable. So now it appears right here as a configuration option. And then you can type anything. How do you feel? Right? And then you can see the preview update in that instantly, basically. So when the block is done, you can go ahead and click Go Live. And here, I'm just going to press Create New Event. And an event is basically a block that is shared and can be used by others that can connect to this event, right? So here we can see the configuration screen. We got the link right away. We can decide if we want to display a QR code, or if you want to require people who connect to write their name or choose their avatar. It's completely optional, so we can disable that. Another thing is that you can actually add more blocks here. So, for example, this one, and you can build a sequence of these, sort of like a presentation, right? And each block is configurable, of course. So let me just take this and open it. All right, so this is what I, as a host, will see. So this is what you can show on a big screen or TV, right? And here's a QR code. You can either copy this link and share it with everyone on your Zoom call, or you can show this QR code and they can connect using their phones. So let me give you a demo. I'm just gonna scan this. Good, so I have connected and I'm in. So now if I press an emotion, we'll be able to see it on the big screen right away. So here you can see how many people connected. You can look at their avatars. You can actually choose your own one or generate it with AI. I don't know, a king, for example. All right, but we understand that you don't have time probably, and sometimes you don't want to create a block from scratch. So we got you covered. There's also this page called the gallery, where we have curated blocks that we made for you that you can reuse in your presentations. So for example, you can use a collaborative pixel board, or this one where you vote for Team A or Team B. So here you can click Use, and then either start a new event with a new link, or you can add it to an existing one. So the one that we have just started, right? So I'm going to do this. And now it's added here, and I can configure it, and I don't know, right, red, or, right? So if I go back to my event, I can switch between these slides using arrow keys, and this is the one that we have just used. And it seems to be working well. All right, so this was the demo. We are constantly improving the product, and remember, your feedback is always appreciated. Thank you.